The final lesson for you becoming the highest version of yourself is cutting off what no longer serves you. Now, P. Game, right? This is actually a story of mine that I would like to share with you guys that I feel like could help. Now, as you can obviously tell, I do a lot of great things, and I'm a very caring and giving individual. But in the modern day and world we live in, it's probably a 1 out of 10. I'll say a 1 out of 10, bro. 1 out of 10 of individuals are actually goal driven and actually want to be something rather than average. So where does that leave you? That leaves you in that 1 percentile. That leaves you to be the one who's financially literate, who's financially stable, who has a jacked and great fucking physique, is very intelligent and very diversified within what you can offer to the world. Now, what happens is, as men, we're graded off our value. How valuable can we be to the world? We were placed here to provide value. We were placed here to do great things. Let me ask you something. You've been working out. You've been in the gym, eating healthy. You've been reading. You've been going up in all of these different lanes and different aspects. But it's just like you can't let that one thing go. And this one thing could be an old friend, an old substance, an old girlfriend, whatever it is, right? You have developed an emotional attachment mentally and physically to something that's no longer serving you. And it is crucifying you, if I do quite frankly say so. And you know it is. Here's how to cut that off. The way that you cut off friends successfully is you don't. The way that you actually can move on from your ex-lover and become a better man is you don't. You don't call your homie and say, hey, I'm about to cut you off, my nigga. You move on what the fuck you gotta do and you continue being great. And if this individual doesn't want to better themselves, if this individual doesn't want to learn, if this individual doesn't want to add value to what you're doing, you don't deserve an explanation from me. See, a lot of times as good people, we always are trying to explain why we are doing what we are doing. I don't have to explain to nobody why I eat healthy as fuck. And I don't have to explain to nobody why I look good as hell when I work out and when I do these certain things that elevate my conscious and elevate me in all aspects. I don't have to explain to nobody. I feel great. I feel fantastic. I look good, feel good, perform good. We always are trying to appear as if, you know what I'm saying, we just don't want to leave this person out. And bro, stop, bro. Because you know at the end of the day, that shit is draining. You know at the end of the day, you sitting in your thought. And if you're being quite frankly honest with yourself, bro, you even know that cutting off your friends is going to be like you being able to take a deep breath for the first time. You know you cutting off that toxic habit. You know that you not being a lazy fat ass is going to release and cut off those chains that you've been wearing for so long, bro. It's going to literally allow you to be the highest version of yourself. It's going to literally allow you to be the best man that you could be. It's going to literally allow you to be the highest version of yourself. You have to ask yourself like this, right? What am I willing to sacrifice? What am I willing to endure? What am I willing to go through to become the highest version of myself? Becoming the highest version of yourself is like you climbing up the steepest hill, climbing up that fucking mountain, bro. And it's like Donkey Kong It's trying. It's like Donkey Kong is goddamn trying to prevent you from getting to where you're trying to go. So that means old friends. That means old ways. Not scrolling all day. Not fapping all day. Not having nothing to do with your time. If you have nothing to do with your time, you will fall victim. So that means getting your ass in the gym. That means reading. That means going outside when it's sunny outside, reading a book, going to do some push-ups, jumping jacks, burpees, push-ups, whatever. Getting your body moving. A lot of times you guys are laying in your bed and you get an erection and now you got to beat your meat. Nah, nigga, you just need to move that energy. You just need to move that energy. Meditate. Regulate your nervous system so you're not walking around here like a fucking burnt up potato. You're not walking around here like some noodles that's been in the fucking microwave with no water. If I'm being honest, bro, all of us know what we need to do. And all of us know what's required. It's just the matter of if we're going to do it or not. You know, if you want to be the best YouTuber, what's required. You know, if you want to be the best entertainer, what's required. You know, if you want to be the best athlete, what's required of you. Are you going to do it or not? Are you going to accomplish it or not? Are you going to exceed the expectation or not? Because the more that you stay at the lower level that you're operating out of in this current moment, you'll forever be there, bro. Because you're not getting better. You're not getting better going around the homies talking about old times, talking about things that happened. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about what happened. I don't care about what we did. I don't care about what we went through. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. And you shouldn't either. We always are trying to appease to people that as if we care about shit that we don't care about. We don't care, and it's okay to not give a fuck. That's the healthiest thing to do, is not give a fuck, bro. You can't save everybody, bro, because a lot of people don't want to be saved. Real shit. A lot of people want to wake up, go to their 9 to 5, smoke all day, drink all day, doom scroll all fucking day, and that's how they want their life to go. They don't want to be anything other than behind a fucking desk. They don't want to be anything other than fucking putting McDonald's fries in the fryer for 60 seconds. They don't want to be nothing other than being a fat ass and being just a fucking degenerate. They don't want anything other than that. And there's nothing wrong with that. That is their life. But God has handpicked you. God has more in store for you. This is why what I'm saying is confirmation and not new information. I'm going to say that again. This is why what I'm saying is confirmation rather than new information. You know what I'm saying, and you know that I'm right. The more that you portray yourself as a victim internally, is the more life will treat you like a fucking victim. You won't get what you want. You'll always feel sad, and you'll always feel like things aren't going your way. That's what victims do. What victims wake up, eat fucking Captain Crunch with fucking reduced 2% milk, and they scroll all day. They beat their meat, then they feel sad about what they just did, about beating their meat, and then they let that cycle continue. Now you started your day with nothing but chaos. Now when somebody cuts you off, you ready to go blow their fucking brains out. Now you ready to crash out over the smallest thing because you have no control, but you could have avoided all of this by how you started your day. How do you want your intention to be affirmed throughout the universe? What do you want this day to bring about? Positivity, blessings, nourishment. What do you want your day to consist of? What do you want your life to consist of? What do you want the things that bring you the most joy to bring about in this current moment today? Every day I wake up, bro, I give gratitude to the Creator because, one, I'm a young melanated male in America who has the ability to inspire millions of people, who has the ability to give value to millions of people, who has been given the ability to become the most intelligent male damn near probably in the US, if I'm being quite frankly honest. And this was all the creator. This is all God, bro. Like, I put in that legwork and I did a lot, bro. But at the end of the day, this was divinely created. This was divinely brought about. So I can't go against the creator for my old homies. I can't go against God to please niggas that don't really give a fuck about me. I can't go against God to appease to my old girl when she's nothing and she's not going to ever be nothing because she doesn't want to be. I can't appease to everybody, bro. I can't save everybody. I'm not meant to save everybody. I'm meant to bring about the people and rise up the individuals that want change. I was put here to instill knowledge in the people that want the knowledge so they can transform their life and become the highest version of themselves. It's about operating at your highest level. Operate at my highest level on my bad days, on my good days, on my days I don't want to. Still operating at 100%. Operating out of the frequency of love. That don't mean I'm being used by nobody. That just means I'm being a real nigga. That just means I'm being me. So you got to make the decision if your transformation is going to be prolonged due to you being a so-called good person, or you got to make the decision if you're going to put you first. You got to make the decision if changing your life and changing your family's life should be put off because you wanted to be perceived as a real person, or you want to be perceived as a stand-up guy for people that don't even stand up for themselves, won't show up for themselves, and damn sure wouldn't show up for you if you needed it. Sad to say, but you know what I'm saying? That's the world we live in, bro. You got to keep doing you. You got to keep focusing on you. You got to keep striving for you. Hey, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Instagram in the description. Love y'all, man. We gonna keep going up this year, man. Only greatness on the rise. Love.